To create a Turnitin assignment, you'll need to log into Blackboard and select the course where you want the assignment to appear. Once you're logged into your course, you'll need to go and click on Content. Once you are in Content, you will need to select the location of the assignment, and I'm going to want my Turnitin assignment in the Week 3 module. Once you're in the correct content area, go to the top of the screen and hover over Assessments. You will notice that the Turnitin assignment is the very last option. Select that. So this is the first screen that you will see when creating the Turnitin assignment. There's 3 different types of assignments, and you're going to want to click Paper Assignment and then Next Step. So it says New Assignment, and I'm going to type in the name of my paper, which is Essay 1. Point value is 50. If you look at the different dates on the right-hand side, Start Date refers to the date that this assignment becomes available on Blackboard. The Due Date is when the paper is due, and the Post Date is the date that grades will be available for students on Blackboard. You will then want to scroll down and click Optional Settings. The first text box is for you to enter special instructions about the paper. It can be whatever you want. The next option is allow submissions after the due date. Traditionally, it is no. Generate originality reports for submission. Yes, the originality report is the report that is used in detecting plagiarism. The second option refers to when a student can see the different originality reports. So the first option is immediately. The first report is final. This is the one we usually recommend choosing simply because students are only turning in the paper once and they're not allowed to resubmit multiple versions of the paper. So once they turn in the paper and the originality report is generated, this is the first one and it's final. The second option is when students are able to submit multiple copies of their paper and a new report will be generated each time they submit the paper. And then the last option on due date is that students will not be able to see the originality report until the due date has passed. The next few options have to do with the type of information that the originality report looks for. So excluding bibliographic material, I'm going to say no. Exclude quoted material, no. Exclude small matches, no. Allow students to see the originality report, I'm going to say yes. Reveal grades to students only on post date, I'm going to go ahead and select yes. The next option is submit papers to the standard paper repository. The standard paper repository is what Turnitin uses to compare papers against different sources. And if you select no repository, this should only be done when you're submitting, when you're having your students submit a draft. If you select standard paper repository and it is a draft assignment, when the final draft is submitted, their paper will come back as plagiarized because it will have already been compared to another paper in the repository and it will be compared to their draft. And so we don't want that to happen. So if it's a draft, click no repository so that when the final draft is submitted, it will not be seen as plagiarized. But if it is a final assignment, go ahead and click standard paper repository. Search options is related to the different places that Turnitin uses to detect plagiarism. So student paper repository is Turnitin's master repository. We currently do not have an institution repository. And then current and archived internet, periodicals, journals, and publications. Under grade mark, you can choose to attach a rubric for this assignment, or you can create your own. I want to enable the grammar check, so I'm going to go ahead and click yes. I have selected advanced because this is for higher education. I want the U.S. English Dictionary, and these are the different categories I want the e-rater to check. This small box at the bottom, if you check it, it will save all of the different options for all of your future assignments. So if you know that you want the same things for each Turnitin assignment, go ahead and check this box, and each time that you make a Turnitin assignment, all of these different options will be saved. So go ahead and scroll back to the top of the assignment and click Submit under the point value. And then right at the top, it'll say Turnitin assignment successfully added. You can go ahead and click OK. And as you can see, I am in my week 3 module, and my essay 1 is right there.